the one and only 10-time Grammy winner, Carlos Santana, one of the greatest guitarists of all time. He also does a lot of work as a social activist, a humanitarian. You don't age. You know that.
Reflection of your light.
Reflection of your light. So you're actually at that moment in time in 1969 struggling to keep yourself grounded. Tell me about that and that day.
Well, it's kind of like, you know, for those who have taken that journey, because it is a journey, some people go on a journey to Peru or certain places in the jungles to meet a shaman, to take ayahuasca, mescaline. It's kind of like birthing yourself because humans are infected sometimes with so many artificial, superficial personalities that you're not the person anymore. You become a personality, you know? So anyway, for me, in front of everybody, 550,000 people, seems like I was giving birth to myself, stripping myself from these other personalities, and then you're naked in front of everybody, and you got to play the guitar and coordinate balance, intonation, and being true to the sound.
You are a musician very much still, but you're also increasingly a social activist. You've spoken out a lot on immigration. You were born in Mexico. You were an immigrant to this country as a child. And I'd like your take on immigration policy in this country right now. And as Congress debates it and little gets done, what is your advice to the Congress, to the president, on immigration in this country?
This world will calm down. This immigration thing eventually, people will finally realize that being patriotic is prehistoric. We'll finally realize that we really are one family. When you go up there, let's say you and I go up there in a satellite, and you look at the world, there's no borders and flags over there or patriotism. You know, it's just one beautiful womb, which is the world, and we're the family.
But do you believe that there should be immigration policy in this country? I'm assuming you're not supportive of just open borders, but what would you do?
I would say the heart is the passport and love is the currency. So in my world, none of this stuff exists. This is an illusion that will pass. Eventually we will arrive as humans in this planet to get rid of all this BS illusion about, you know, that there's not enough water or not enough this for everybody. All that stuff is bullshit fear, you know? Get rid of all this BS illusion about, you know, that there's not enough water or not enough this for everybody. All that stuff is bullshit fear, you know? To me, I live in a world that is very genuine and solid with believing that there will come a time where we will not need flags or borders or immigration or anything like that because we are one family.
But how is that realistic for the world we live in today? I mean, you're calling for a borderless world?
Yeah, absolutely. That's realistic. This is the illusion. That's how twisted and crooked people's minds are. They believe that this is the only reality. I don't think so. This is a bad movie made by people who have they have a love for power, not the power of love. We will arrive, and hopefully you and I will see it with this physical eyes, that we will live in a world we won't be talking about, because impeccable integrity changes everything. And if you don't have integrity, you justify saying that these people are superior or inferior or this. We're all the same body, same people.
You talked about taking psychedelic drugs that morning.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck are you talking about?